Good afternoon. I'm Claire Madraso from the Western Mindanao State University, and with me is Arnel Madraso of the same university. Parehong Madraso. So we are here to impart knowledge on applying qualitative methodologies in pedagogical research. So the outline of presentation: distinguish quantitative from qualitative research methodologies. We are going to state the criteria for qualitative methodologies, examine some qualitative methodologies, and mixed method research design used in pedagogical research. Discuss also the main procedures in doing the qualitative research, including the mixed method research designs. And of course, we have to build up later a concept paper using a qualitative methodology or the mixed method research framework. So, there are different kinds of quantitative methodologies, as you have mentioned a while ago. The most common, the descriptive survey research. And we have the correlational research or the associational research and experimental research. For the qualitative methodologies, we have the phenomenological studies, the ethnographic studies, and the case studies. So in qualitative research, the researcher here probes the why and the how. So these are studies that look into the value or the quality of relationships, events, situations, materials, and even documents. According to Yap Ison 2009, he said that the researcher should narrate or composes complete descriptions of what goes on in a particular activity or situation. Now, Frankel and Wallen, 1994, they gave actually the features of qualitative research as flashed on the screen. We have, it should be narrative descriptions and narrative summary of results. That's very evident in a qualitative study. And of course, the assessment here is cross-checking sources of information. Then, we have expert informants. The expert informants are actually the participants, and it could be your co-researchers. The qualitative data we use here are in the form of words or pictures and not of numbers. We are, as you have said a while ago, you are expert already in the form of constructing research designs of quantitative. So we use numbers. But for the qualitative, it's more of pictures, words. For the characteristics of qualitative research, we have two: the naturalistic inquiry and the inductive inquiry. For the naturalistic, it's more of real-world situations, openness to whatever that emerges. The inductive analysis, the design here is flexible, open to adapting inquiry as understanding deepens or situation changes. There is immersion in details. Now, these are the steps, the common steps that we have to follow in writing qualitative research. You have to identify the topic or the problem, the line of interest that you would like to work on. Then you have to think of the participants that will be part of your study, the collection of data, how to analyze the data, the thematic coding perhaps, basis of a certain framework, then the conclusion. So let's talk about phenomenological studies. So this is actually more of lived experiences of individuals. So how many participants can we have in a phenomenological studies? Can we have even one? What do you think? 2, 3, 5? What do you think? 5 or more? But even one can be a participant. You can have even one. So, it describes only one or more individual experiences of a phenomenon. Later, we will identify some researchable topics for this. So, this research actually seek to obtain a view into the research participants' lives, worlds, and to understand their personal meanings constructed the lived experiences. Now, where did we get the word this life world? This is a German term, Lebenswelt, from the founder of Phenomenology, researcher and philosopher at the same time, Edmond Husserl, that refers to the individual's world of immediate experience. So, of course, when you would like to work on this particular kind of research, so that person is a living testimony of his own experience. It is the individual's inner world of consciousness and experience. Now, okay, so can we say that the researcher, the participant is a co-researcher here? Yes. Because you cannot expose the data without the validation of the participant himself or herself. Okay? So, it is the meaningful moment which is experiencing the thoughts, sensations, feelings associated with that experience. So, those were the things that you have to take note in this particular research. Take for example in counseling. This method is used to understand each client's unique perspective of some life, events, or personal conditions. What do you think are the possible topics here for this kind of research? It does not only study the variant structure of an experience, but also assumes that there are commonalities in these human experiences. Okay? So, these are the position of this research. Okay? Data are contained within the perspective. Convictions, beliefs, and experiences of people that are directly involved with the phenomenon. So, there must be a criteria of how the participant should be chosen. Participant or participants. Meaning that person should be is actually involved or immersed with that particular experience that you are looking into. The researcher engages with the co-researchers, and that co-researchers are the participants in data gathering. So the co-researchers are well informed of their role to reveal only truth